Can you see the screen now? Yeah. So shall we start?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Fab. So how's everyone finding this week then? Has anybody had any success stories? I know Jess has just said you've had quite a few nice comments, haven't you, Jess?
Yeah, and then I've sent them the link to my online store.
Okay.
You know, thanks for replying back. And then here's my link if you want to buy anything. And then when I done that, someone sent me their link to what they sell, because I spoke to someone that was doing some other company.
Yeah.
And it's just
Yeah.
nice compared to when I've done it in the past. So I've sort of been a bit put off doing it before.
Oh, okay. So that's give you a bit of a boost to keep doing it. I think it's all about being consistent, isn't it? And just popping, just thinking, right, well, it is, changing up the times of what time you do it each day, but just being consistent and thinking, you know what, make sure I'll do 20 posts in the morning, 20 posts at night, and you will get the yeses.
What do you think made it different this time, Jess, just as a matter of interest?
Well, it was the marketplace, I think, because they're already selling.
Okay.
So, you're asking someone who's already doing what you're doing, sort of thing.
Okay, brilliant. Good. It's just good feedback, just so that we know. It's really good.
Yeah. Whereas in the past, we've just sent messages out on one of the buy and sell pages, and we don't really know what they're doing. So they're like, I do mind you messaging me. Like, okay then.
Okay. Oh,
yeah.
Anybody else had any success stories? No? Okay, so what we're going to show you now is this will take you 30 seconds. So Tracy's going to pop it in the comment box. So we're basically so if you want to do it at the same time, so I always feel like if you do it whilst we're on the call, then it's not something, adding on to your never-ending list. So this is basically just a post that you're going to put on your newsfeed on Facebook. So basically, if you think that you've got 500 friends on Facebook, and if you've got 10 people saying yes to this comment, then technically those 10 people, so basically this is asking your friends if you can post something on their wall, basically asking slightly different from this post that's on the screen. Tracy's going to pop it in the comments. So it's basically asking your friends if you can post something on their wall looking for new recruits. So technically, if you've got 10 yeses from this, then those 10 yeses, so if you think you've got 10 people, you would then post something on their wall. So technically, if they've got another 500 friends, technically you could be reaching 5,000 friends, if that makes sense.
I've done something similar like that before, and I've had a good response from it.
Okay.
The link to my online store, and I did get I must have got about 30 people comment on it.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
So, you can sort of use this two ways. You could do asking for the reps. So if you put it in the comments, Trace.
Yeah, it's there in the comments.
Okay. So this one that Tracy's just put in the comments is basically asking your friends if you can post something on their wall looking for, if they've got any friends that want extra income at our busiest time of the year. So has everyone managed to copy and paste that? Okay, and then it's literally, once you've copied and pasted it, it's literally then just copy it and literally just paste it onto your news feed, hoping that you will get the yeses. So, once you get the yeses, have you all, and let us know if you get any yeses whilst you're on this call. Once you've got the yes, have you then got something? If you haven't, it's fine. We'll pop something in the comments as well. Something, once they say yes, have you then got something to post on their wall? Oh, people are still coming in as well.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, just a minute. That's Jade.
Okay. So literally, I'll just recap because there's a few people that have just come in. So Tracy has just put something in the comments, and this is literally something that you can copy and paste onto your news feed, asking your friends and family if they would allow you to put something on their news feed. Okay.
Done that.
Oh,
done it.
Let us know if you get any yeses. Okay, we'll just give you a couple more minutes in case people are still doing it, because we know some people have just come in.
At least that's something working for you. Whilst we're on the call, you can
Yeah,
have that
yeah.
going on in the background whilst we're looking at a couple of other things that we can do.
Yeah. And then, you know, if you wanted to change it slightly, like Jessie's just said, she's done it with the selling side as well. So you can look at it both avenues. Okay. Fab. Does anybody need any more time, or shall we move on? Any comments, Trace?
None as of yet, no.
No? Okay.
No, so I think everyone must have done that now.
Okay. Yeah. So like I say, if you don't want to unmute, just pop if you've got any yeses in the comments, or if you want to unmute, just let us know, because this does really, really work. Okay, over to you then, Tracy.
Okay, so are you going to stop sharing the Vic, and I'll share my screen? So what I'm going to do is, I mean, I might be teaching some of you to suck eggs here if you've already tried this, but we're going to use Instagram to do the virtual door knocking. So I think you've covered off quite a bit on Facebook. Vicky's going to just recap on Facebook after this as well, how she recruits on Facebook. But I'm just going to show you how I would send. Can you see my screen, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can all see it. Okay. Is there any of you already currently use Instagram for virtual door knocking? Anybody use it?
No, I'm not really that great with Instagram.
Okay, that's fine. So do you all have an Instagram account? Have you got one that you could actually bring up on your phone right now, if you've got it on your phone, if it's possible, whilst we're still on the call?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So for those of you that have it, if you can bring it up on your phone, and then I can talk you through how I would use Instagram to do virtual door knocking. So I've got Lisa saying I have an account but don't use it at all, really. That's fine. So maybe now's the time to dig it out and let's have a go. Because I know a lot use Facebook because you feel comfortable with Facebook. However, I feel slightly more comfortable with Instagram. It's whatever you feel comfortable with. So this is my work Instagram. So what I would do is I've opened Instagram. If you click on your home page, on your little house, which takes you to your home, so it's your feeds or your stories. At the top, it's very similar to Facebook for those of you that don't know. So you've got stories across the top, so the little circles here, these are your stories, friends. You click on the story. Generally only lasts for 24 hours, the story, whatever you post on there. Here you've got the actual content. Let me see if I can clear all that. And then here you've actually got the content. Sorry, I'm just getting used to this not being touch screen. So this is a post, so people can go on. This is Lisa Armstrong. Obviously, she must have a lot of followers. You can like it, you can comment on it, you can actually share that post as well if you wanted somebody else within your Instagram list to actually see it. So what I'm going to do is on here, I'm going to search beauty in Sandbach, because that's where I live. So let's have a see. We've got Sorrel Beauty. So I'm going to look at her because generally, I mean, she hasn't actually got a lot of followers or following, but they'll do for starters, 425. So what I want to do is obviously the people that are following her, Sorrel Beauty, are obviously into beauty. So they're the sort of people that we'd like to target. So I'm just going to look at her followers. Now it's obviously I'm following a lot of these people already. What I can do is I can request to follow these people. So Louise, Zoe, Fiona, advertising. You can just go through. If it says following straight away on here, that means they've not got a private account. That means that anybody could click on there and see everything, all her content. If it's a requested, that means that she's got to accept my friend request in order for me to be able to message her and to be able to talk to her, basically, which is fine. You can just leave it there, and then if she decides to accept me, then that's also fine. But let's go to somebody that I'm already following. What about this one? Louise Kirkman. So Louise, she's got 506. Cheshire housewife, mum, carer, married with 2 children. She loves pugs, American bulldogs. Okay, so I'm going to send her a message. I can do this 20 times. A bit similar to Facebook, because obviously they're all owned under the same umbrella. So I would only send 20 of these messages, because again, if you send too many, you'll get done for spamming and you'll get blocked. So I would probably send 20 in the morning, 20 in the evening. And I've already got a message in here that oh, that's the other one. Oh, thought I was being clever there. So I'm just going to have to go to my notes here. Do many of you keep, so these messages that we're giving you, what is a really good idea is to store your messages somewhere. So I've got mine here. Used to this laptop. Here we go. So I've already got a message pre-prepared that I'm going to send. So there we go. I actually don't want to send that yet, because why is that doing that for me? Right, so that is an issue there. Because I've copy and pasted a message, it doesn't like it, which that must have changed recently. So I would have to type something to the effect of...
Is that you doing that on your computer or laptop?
This is on my laptop. Yeah, so I've signed in on Instagram on my laptop.
Because I noticed when I was doing it on my phone, the messages, it was fine. But when I logged in onto my Mac and I went to paste it, it told me to type. So it might be fine on your phone.
Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll put that message in the chat that I'm about to actually send. So I'm just going to say, hi, Lou. I'm not going to type all the message out, but I would just type the message out. I'll put it in the chat in a minute. But I've not experienced that before, so that must have changed. They mustn't like copy and paste on PC. I don't know why. But it's a message that I would send, basically saying, hi, Lou. I'm a team leader. I work for Avon. Would you like to earn some extra money, or do you know somebody that would like to earn some extra money? Earn from your very first pound. If it's something you're interested in, or you know somebody that's interested, please come back to me, sort of thing. And then I would just send that. I would do that 20 times to 20 different people. But the other thing with Instagram as well that you need to do, you need to build up your followers. So every day, do a search on somebody. So let's just do another. So beauty, say Wythenshawe. So there we go. I've got Glow with Gem. So she's got 842 followers. I could just, so as well as you doing your 20 messages in the morning, 20 messages in the evening, I would also concentrate on asking to follow as many as you can each day. So maybe target yourself with 20 of those each day, asking to follow different people, because then they will follow you back. A lot of these people, if they are businesses, so I'll ask to follow all these people, and instantly I'm following them. So they'll want to follow me back. So I'll get lots of requests, hopefully in the next few days, where they will want to come back to me and follow me. So that's something else you need to do. So it's twofold really on Instagram. You're trying to build up your followers, so you need to keep on asking each day. But you can see what I'm doing there. I'm actually coming off the back of her and following the people that follow her, if that makes sense. Are there any questions? No?
So are you sending these messages to people that like makeup and stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, I've just chosen beauty. You could search anything else like cosmetics, hair. You could even do hair. Just search hairdressers in whatever area you live. And then, you know, I know this girl, Tiger, so I can look at her. She's got a lot of followers. So I just want a piece of what she's got. So she's got all these followers. So whenever she posts something, all 2,000 people see it. So again, there's another aspect to that, in that you're doing it to build up your followers. So if you're posting to also sell, these people will see what you're selling as well. So you can put that in your story, etc. it just takes a bit more time building these followers up on Instagram. But if you build it into part of your day as part of your consistency, like Vicky was saying, consistently post in the morning, in the evening, and then also when you get a minute, just go on at night and just choose another person and just ask to follow all the same people that she's following, which I could do that with all these here. And then generally, as I say, they will come and follow you back. So that's how you're building up your followers. Okay. And I'll put the message in the chat if you like, and you can have a go at doing that. I mean, this is a bit more time consuming than just putting the previous post on, which we did on kind of post on your wall. So I'll put this in the chat, and then maybe at the end we can have a little go. We'll give a bit of time out because I know Vic's got, you're doing Facebook after this. So maybe we'll just have a little bit of time at the end where we can go on and do this. And if you've got any questions whilst you're doing it, then you can ask us and we can probably help you around it. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you. I'll just unshare now.
Okay. So I know a few of you have already done the marketplace, haven't you? So I don't want to sort of go over it again if it is that it's something that you've already done. So it's literally, you know, going through the marketplace to see if anyone's selling any kids' clothes. But would anyone like a little bit of a recap? I mean, I don't want to go over it again if nobody wants. Is there anybody that'd like to see a little, if I do it slightly different? Any comments?
Yeah.
Pardon?
Yeah, if you do it different, because obviously I want to do so much more online, and I've never really been good at it. So the more info I get on it, better.
I've not done marketplace. I've just done the groups where we posting jobs. That was one day. Then the next day we did posting and buy and sell groups. Okay, so I'll do the. Chase, can you put that message in that I've sent you just so I can copy and paste it whilst it's on the screen?
Yeah, the marketplace. Yeah, no problems. I'll just post the Instagram one now.
Okay.
On here, and then I'll post yours as well.
Ah, fab. And I'll just quickly open up Facebook then. So, I mean, if you want to do it whilst, you know, I'm doing it, it can literally, if you can do both. I don't know if you signed in on your phone or on a different device, but if it is that you can do it at the same time, then you know, it would be nice if we, you know, if we get any replies. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Oh, thanks.
So what do you want? Your first message?
Yeah. And then just bear in mind, we've sort of made it personal to that person. So don't do the mistake that I did the other day and sent out about 5 messages and didn't change the name.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to copy and paste that message, and then I will start sharing my screen. Oh, actually, it's not personal, but I mean, you can make it personal, but on this one, you wouldn't need to make it personal. But what I would do after this is, you know, put hi. You can always see the person that you're inboxing, but make it, you know, more personal to that person. Okay, so I'll just share my screen. Matt, can you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, so what I would do, and again, like we've said, it's all about being consistent. So you literally, you know, it literally, as you can see in a minute, it takes about 10 minutes to, not probably even 10 minutes, but about 10 minutes just to inbox 10 people. So what I would do is, if you can see here, this little house, that's obviously Marketplace. So I would click on Marketplace.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. And then if you can see here to the left, sometimes it's a little bit different on your phone to what it is on my laptop. So I would put in there, as you can see, I'd always put it, because to me, if people are selling kids' clothes, kids' toys, then, you know, they've obviously got children, they might be a little bit desperate for money. So I just click on kids' toys. Okay, so you can see here now the kids, and then you can also change it. So I will just do crew because that's my area, and you can open it wide, you know, to cover as much distance as you want. So always put it, you know, you can do anywhere in the UK. So, you know, change it to whichever you want to cover. So if you can see, I know I've done a couple of these actually. So sorry, was someone going to say something then? No? Okay. So what I will do then is, if you can see here, this lady or gentleman is selling this £5 football goal. So I will literally click on that person. And then what I would always do, some people, you could trial it. I mean, some ways work different than the others. If you were to click on this message here, this definitely will go to them because it looks, if you can see, it sends them a message like they are, that you're interested in that item. So you can literally just copy and paste that message in there and ask them that way. But I always do it where I individually message them. So if you can see here, oh, it's a Matty. Oh, it doesn't matter. We've got gentlemen that join us. So you literally click on Matty here, view his profile, and then I am going to send him, and I've not already done him. So literally, it's just a case of pasting that message in there.
So you're sending them through his profile. I've been replying to the picture.
Be honest, Jess, you know, it's the luck of the draw. I'll be honest with you. Sometimes this works better, sometimes individually. So it seems like they're interested, that can work. So I think sometimes a bit of both can, you know, yeah. So that's literally within seconds there, he's going to have a message. What I always find, when you're actually individually messaging that person on Facebook, you can't actually send the same person the same message, if that makes sense. So again, just to recap on that, I will go on her here. And then what you can do is you can always, so if I can see here, I think I've done her. So if I click on Janet, I will view her profile. And I will message Janet. I think I've already done it. Yeah. So I won't message her again. But literally, that's how easy it is. And what I've probably done on Janet, but I've probably called her a different name. This might have been what I've done the other day. Oh, no, I haven't actually. So if you want to make it a bit more personal, because, you know, you will get a little bit more back off that, you know, you just put literally, hi, Janet, and then copy and paste that message. Okay. Has anyone been able to do that whilst we're, you know, literally to do 20 people? You can see, I don't think I've done this one, I might as well do it whilst I'm on here. So again,
Vicky,
yeah,
you can always see as well if you do it the way you do it, because I do it that way. When you click into their profile, you can actually see if they've got any mutual friends.
yeah.
And that's always then, you know, that's a good one. You could even sort of pop that in the message or whatever. I got one last week from doing that, and it was, she had a couple of mutual friends.
Okay.
I've just got a yes from that post we done this morning.
Oh,
that's good.
It wasn't like, but yeah.
That's good.
Oh, good. So, you know, literally, it's like I say, it's a numbers game, trial and error. You know, the more times you do it, you know, the more no's you're going to get, the more yeses you're going to get. But it's just, you know, trial it. Comment on the post that they posted, trial 10 on that one, and then trial 10 on literally inboxing them. You got yours up an inbox, didn't you, Karen?
Sorry, yes, I did.
Yeah, okay. Does anybody need a little bit more time? So Jess, have you got a message now to put on that your friends or family's wall now? Have you got a message you can put on, or did you want us to pop one in?
Yeah, if you could pop one on, that'd be great. Thanks.
Okay.
And because I've been copy and pasting them, if there's, you know, if I can get all of them, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Because then obviously I'm copying and pasting the new one. Mind you, I'll be able to go back to because I would have sent it to someone with advice, so I should have them all.
Okay. Oh, I can't seem to get them back on my Teams now. I was saying this new laptop. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I'll have a look for it. So the message, has anyone got a message to hand, Karen or Tracy? I don't know if I've got one to hand that I can put in the comments, you know, just
I
for when.
haven't.
Just 1 second.
Oh, thanks, Tracy.
See if I've got one. Is this the one where if somebody says yes, you can post on my line? Let me have a look then.
Okay.
Okay, I have got one. Again, you know, put it in your own words. If it doesn't sound like you or something that you'd say, then just put it in your own words. But it gives you the bare bones. That's what these messages are really good for.
One of my leaders has put on my WhatsApp group that she's had a yes, and she said, have you got any ideas on what to post on the wall? So they're all getting on it.
Good.
I put it on my group.
Oh, fab. Thank you. I mean, that's it really, you know, just a quick, short, sharp 30 minutes. Has anybody got any questions? You know, because we have got time if anybody wants to go over anything again, but I'm just conscious that everyone's time's precious. But, you know, if anybody wants us to go through anything again, then we can. Anybody got any questions? Let us know how you get on, Jess, with that one. And your lady.
Yeah, if I could have stuff like, because I'm losing some, you know, if I could just have, you know, like the messages that have been sent throughout the week, if I could have them, so I could like save them somewhere, do you know,
Right. Yeah.
that'd be great.
Okay.
We might see if we can, maybe at the end of the week, we'll try and we'll feed that back to the girls to division, and maybe we can collate.
Build up a library.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it is really handy. It's
Yeah.
really handy. Yeah. Vicky Roberts is saying the same. Same here for the messages, please. So no problem. We'll see if at the end of the week, once we've finished this range of calls, and then, you know, you can then.
If you
use
want,
them.
Jess and Vicky, because I know I'm friends with you on Facebook for now, if you want, just send me an inbox and I can send you the messages that we've used so far today. And then what I always do, I don't know if you've got like a note, what's mine called on my phone? I've literally got everything in here. It's called Notepad. Don't know if anyone can see on your phone.
I think I've got a note, something on my, I'll put them in all in there.
And then what you can do is literally you can have something then for everything on your phone.
Yeah.
So if you want, just send me an inbox and I can send you a few what the messages that I've got, then you can save them in your phone then. But let us know, because we're quite sad, aren't we, ladies? Let us know if you've had any success stories.
Yeah.
Does anybody
Brilliant.
want to go over anything again whilst we're still on here? Can't see any comments.
And I think the main a tip, someone somewhere, I've heard it, that they do, a leader, she puts an alarm on her phone. So you know how we get busy with different things, and life takes over, and we go out with all full intent of posting consistently every single day, and we don't because something happens. She has a little alarm on her phone each day, one in the morning, one in the evening, whichever times suit you. Put an alarm in, put it on repeat for the whole week. And then that reminds her to do 20 virtual door knocks in the morning and 20 virtual door knocks in the evening. It's as simple as that. I have alarms and everything in my calendar for everything for life. So it's a really good reminder, and it just jogs your memory. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So maybe try that as well and let us know how you get on with that.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. Fabulous. Well, thank you for all joining us, and it's been lovely seeing some nice faces and hearing some really good feedback as well. So be consistent and keep up the good work, and just feedback anything that you get. We'd love to know.
Yeah. And again, you know, there's something that you can sort of send down to your reps as well, you know, or your sales.
Yeah, that's why I want all the messages, so that they can, because I want to show them out, and the videos, send them on to them.
Yeah.
Oh, fab. All right, thanks for joining us.
Then, nice seeing you all. Bye.
Bye everyone. Bye.